Korra, please help. I need your guidance.
Did you try beating their ass?
What?
I said, did you beat their ass?
I tried to, but this threat is way too powerful.
Too strong? You're an earthbender, aren't you? Channel your inner Kyoshi.
Who's Kyoshi?
Scratch that. Did you try being gay?
What?
Did you try being gay?
I just don't see how being gay is gonna defeat climate change.
Never underestimate the power of being gay.
Is that all the advice you have?
That's all the advice you need.
So if you watched Avatar The Last Airbender and you're a fan of Avatar Kyoshi, then you probably find yourself wondering why she chose to wear the makeup she does. And the story behind it is actually quite interesting. So Kyoshi was born to her mother Jessa and her father Hark. So Jessa was actually a rebel air nomad, and then Hark was from the Earth Kingdom and his family were poor actors, and the two were notorious criminals. So the couple end up abandoning Kyoshi. She becomes an orphan and poor and homeless on the streets until she's taken in, but her life gets crazy between that point and the point she realizes she's the Avatar. So there ends up being a case of Avatar mistaken identity. Her best friend slash previous Avatar mistaken Avatar ends up dying. There's rivalry. She ends up loving a woman, and at the end of it all, she joins a criminal organization. So after going through all that trauma and realizing she's the Avatar, she decides to don the headpiece that her mother wore, as well as the makeup that her father wore, creating the Avatar Kyoshi that we know and love today. If you want to know more about the in-between stages of her life, make sure to like this video for part 2.
It's the war crimes for me. It's the risking the fate of the world because you're simping for a water girl for me. It's the mommy issues for me. It's the lack of sight for me. It's the Phantom of the Opera cosplay for me. It's being left out of the sequel for me. It's the lack of sanity for me. It's the being a circus clown for me. It's the bangs for me. It's the getting kidnapped by sandmen for me. It's the ears for me. It's the losing your girl to a space rock for me. That's rough, buddy.
You only survive because I let you. You only exist because I allow it.
Oh, my little bones. Oh, my little bones. It hurts. It hurts. Stop it. Stop it, please. No, don't. Psych!
Yeah, you thought, run them hands. Let me see you run them hands. You want to bloodbend me, bitch? I get erect on command.
Alright, shut up.
You shut up.
That's why your shoes raggedy.
That's why your mama dead. Dead as hell. What shoes she got on? What shoes she had on her casket?
Not now, Batar. I'm trying to sneak around Republic City, but my robot is dummy thick and the clap of its ass cheeks keeps alerting Korra.
This is part 9 of Milo being an absolute king.
Iki, this is all your fault. What? I didn't do anything. Exactly. You need to start pulling your weight. That goes for you too, so-called leader.
Look at this man. Calling people out when they need to be called out. That's a sign of a true leader right there.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Okay, so be real with me. This is a yes or no question. Does this face look like the face of a person that should have firebending? I'm going with a strong no, and I think that's the only acceptable answer.
A man that went down as one of the worst avatars in Avatar history. Today we'll be talking about Avatar Kuruk. So Kuruk was the Water Tribe Avatar, and he found out he was Avatar at age 16. He was also the Avatar to come after Air Avatar Yang Chen and the Avatar to come before Earth Avatar Kyoshi. So why exactly did Avatar Kuruk go down as one of the worst avatars in Avatar history? Well, here's why. So besides flirting and being really good at Pai Sho, he really didn't accomplish much during his reign, and a lot of his failures are associated with his team Avatar, who are his friends who taught him the other elements as well as stuck by his side. They saw the bad habits in Kuruk and failed to correct them, making him even worse as time progressed. Besides that though, he also went down in history as one of the best elemental manipulators of all the avatars. Kuruk was also known for his grudge against Ko the Face Stealer, who captured and stole his wife's face on their wedding night. Yikes. Kuruk died the youngest Avatar at age 33, and it said that his spirit still searches the spirit world for his wife. If you like videos like this, make sure to check out the one about Kyoshi on my page, and if you want to see one about Yang Chen, make sure to like this video.
Fuck you. Fuck all of these people for what they've done to me. And for them to be tweeting right now, I'm playing the victim. I am the fucking victim.
What's your name? What? What is your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony! What's your name? Ezekiel! Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you! Fuck you! Hey, you know what I did last night? You better not bring my mother into this! You know what I did? You better not! I put that fire over there! Oh! And I fucked your mother next to it! Fuck you, Ezekiel!
Earning the title as one of the most controversial avatars in the entire Avatar universe, today we're going to be talking about Avatar Korra and whether she is or isn't deserving of all the hate she gets. So when it comes to the Korra hate train, I found that a lot of people's issues or main concern with her is the disconnection and the destruction of the Avatar ancestry line. I'm not gonna lie, aside from being super impulsive, this was probably one of the most initial reasons why I hated Korra, and then it wasn't until I looked deeper in the situation to where I realized that hate wasn't justified, and here's why. Due to her interference with the harmonic convergence, the energy shift repopulated the Airbender community. This is highly important because it's theorized that Korra was destined to be the last Avatar if elemental balance wasn't restored. It's also worth mentioning that she saved Republic City countless times, going against some of the world's toughest enemies at the time. It should also go on record that she managed to bridge both the physical and spiritual world, something that hadn't been done for thousands of years. Now don't get me wrong, she's no Yang Chen, but she's definitely not the worst. If you agree or disagree with me, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, if you want to see more avatars debunked, go ahead and like this video. Often regarded as one of the smartest and most well-rounded avatars that we know of, today we'll be talking about Avatar Yang Chen and just exactly how she got this title. Yang Chen was an air nomad avatar, and she found out she was the avatar at age 16. She was also the avatar to come after fire avatar Zito, and the avatar to come before water avatar Kuruk. So what exactly did Yang Chen accomplish to be considered one of the smartest and most well-rounded avatars that we know of? Well, let's take a look. She was a renowned politician, fostering decades of peace within the nations by making great political decisions that would be studied years after her death. She subjected herself to different cultures and philosophies that would help her better understand the world and help her serve as an even better avatar to the nations. She was also known for her night-long battle with the spirit general Old Iron and the way she dealt with the conflict afterwards. She was also very in tune with the role of the avatar, neglecting her own spiritual needs as an air nomad for the betterment of the humanity. She was also known to visit Aang many of times and offer him words of advice. From what we know, it can be assumed that Yang Chen died of old age. If you want more avatars explained, make sure to check out the videos on my page. Also, if you want to see the life of Avatar Zito explained, make sure to like this video. Going down in history as an avatar that received a lot of backlash, today we'll be talking about Avatar Roku and whether he was or wasn't as bad as people made him out to be. So one reason I found that a lot of people disapproved of Roku as an avatar was because of his relationship with Sozin. Many people assumed that Roku was a pushover for his best friend Sozin, and while he was at times, Roku definitely had no problem standing up against Sozin when he felt he posed a major threat. This could be seen after Roku threatened Sozin with immediate death if he were to take any more steps into expanding the Fire Nation. We later learned that sparing Sozin would come back to bite Roku, but if I were placed in the same situation, I would probably do the same thing. Another reason people label Roku as a bad avatar is because of his decision to fight the volcanoes. For some reason, people thought that he chose the volcanoes over the rest of the world, and that couldn't be further from the case. Roku actually tried to stop the volcanoes in order to save the thousands of people housed on the island, and he actually managed to stop one of them. He was later taken advantage of by Sozin and died trying to stop the second one. All in all, I think Sozin was just really the biggest problem with Roku. If you guys want to see more avatars debunked, go ahead and check out the videos on my page. Also, if you want to see more videos about more avatars, make sure to like this video. Heavily regarded as savior of the Fire Nation, today we'll be taking a look at Avatar Zito and how his influence helped shape the Fire Nation into what it is today. So during Zito's reign as Avatar, the Fire Nation was in a big state of chaos, being ran by several different warlords instead of a united royal family. Noticing how bad things really were caused Zito to make the decision to focus all his efforts as Avatar on his home front instead of moving across the world like other avatars had. Zito took a government post as minister of the royal court, and it was here that his legacy really began. So after taking the post, Zito demanded that he move up the ranks organically instead of being shown any favoritism for being an avatar. With this mindset, he soon became Grand Advisor, a position which led him to create a bunch of change. He was able to end the open hostilities between rival noble families and create lasting peace. He also worked on the economy, creating reliefs that would go ahead and decrease the rate of peasantry, poverty, and famine. All in all, without Zito's help, who knows what really would have become of the Fire Nation. If you like this video and want to see other avatars explained, make sure to check out the videos on my page. Also, if you want to see other videos about other avatars, make sure to like this video.
I made a video showing how Korra and Zuko can be seen as parallels, and I forgot to include this in like all the videos where I've talked about this, but Korra and Zuko's ponytails are pretty similar if you look at them. I mean, like, and I know there's like only so many ways to animate a ponytail, but there's also a lot of hairstyles they could have given Korra, but they deliberately chose a high ponytail, just like Zuko's. And in the episode Korra Alone, she does the haircut thing just like Zuko. Like, the episode's called Korra Alone. Their journeys were literally meant to parallel each other. Korra was meant to be the antithesis of Aang, so stop commenting on my video. Well, I'm gonna compare them because they were both avatars. If you have to compare them as foils like I did, not as parallels. Korra and Zuko, however, can be seen as parallels. If you want more details about how Zuko and Korra are parallels, you can go watch my other video because it's a lot of information, but I just wanted to say they have the same ponytail. And if you're gonna hate on Korra without considering the complexity of her character or the complexity of the issues she was dealing with, please block me. And we're not doing the Zuko's better shit either, they're different people.
Once labeled as one of the worst avatars in Avatar history, today we'll be talking about Avatar Kuruk and whether or not we kind of owe him an apology. If you're new to my account, I suggest you go ahead and watch the Debunking Avatar Kuruk video that I made a while back. That way you can better understand this video. So why exactly are we apologizing to Avatar Kuruk? Well, it's because in the shadow of Kyoshi, it's kind of revealed to us that everything wasn't what it seemed. If you watch my Kuruk debunking video, then you remember that Kuruk was kind of given the bad reputation by the nation because they felt that he was lazy and just an overall carefree avatar. In the shadows of Kyoshi, however, it was revealed that Kuruk did a lot more than what was let on, and it was said that he kept it quiet to protect Yang Chen's reputation. We know that Yang Chen was great with the nation, but she kind of neglected the spirits during her reign as Avatar. This led to some of the spirits becoming upset, going on to create some evil spirit. This is where Kuruk stepped in, using his great skills as a hunter to go ahead and hunt evil spirits all throughout the night without letting anyone know. It's said that he did this to avoid anyone finding out that Yang Chen fell with the spirit. Yeah, he definitely has my apologies. If you want to see more avatars debunked, make sure to check out the videos on my page. Also, let me know what you think and make sure to like this video.
Not now, Batar. I'm trying to sneak around Republic City, but my robot is dummy thick and the clap of its ass cheeks keeps alerting Korra.
This is some fucking bullshit.
I keep seeing people in the Avatar fandom complain about Netflix bringing Avatar and Legend of Korra to America, and I think I finally understand why now. I found an article on Google and it says Legend of Korra ruins the best character in Avatar The Last Airbender. It was about Toph and they're basically just angry that Toph became a cop. They said throughout Avatar, Toph rejects all forms of authority, she's a free thinker and sometimes even a criminal. The idea that she would pivot seamlessly to enforcing the law makes no sense at all. They even said that Brian and Michael don't understand Toph's character because they made her a symbol of systemic oppression. There's a lot going on here, but first, Toph was never in it to enforce the law. She was all about justice and fighting crime. And there weren't many laws to enforce anyway because Toph was still building Republic City with Aang. And Republic City is not a representation of America. Their police force is not a system of oppression like ours. Our police force was built to catch slaves, which evolved into our modern-day prison system. And Toph's police force was built strictly to fight crime. Not everything is influenced by America and what we do.
So, who broke it? I'm not mad, I just want to know.
I did.
This leafy green legend has suffered his entire life because of this fucking kid! And it's not until Korra that he finally gets some respect! Erect at the center of Republic City is a 30-foot tall statue of pure, unrefined cabbage, once and for all honoring the man, the myth, the man, Christopher M. Cabbage!
Not for me.
Fellas, do you want a girl who's gonna treat you with respect and value your time?
You mean like a boyfriend or like a slave?
Yes. Me neither! Eska's so fucking hardcore that she makes Bolin call her daddy!
Dance like a god. Dance like a god. Dance like a god.